Hey guys, Foster Object here. I wanted to talk to you guys about the bedrock community and what it is and why it's so the way it is. Java always seemed to look better and be better because Java has mods and stuff, but the bedrock community is bad, not because it's a bad game, but because the community is toxic and stuff. I mean, for you to understand, you have to go back to time when I wasn't really there either, where people would have this certain style of making servers, and what the style was is that they would make the server, and then what they would do is it would almost seem regurgitated, like rushed, like no input or feedback. These type of servers were usually made by supershiftery and stuff, but most server owners are really toxic, and because they usually don't talk to their players, or they usually don't do very much with their players, which is why I try to change my network. But there's nothing really wrong with that. The only thing that's really wrong with that is that I could probably show some proof. The community's just toxic. I could probably show on screen what somebody's been talking about and somebody else is disagreeing. It's just stuff like that. It's what makes this community really freaking suck. I mean, don't get me wrong. Making servers on Bedrock Edition, I mean, it's never really works out unless you know what you're doing. But even if you know what you're doing, then you can make a server, right? But any new people trying to make a server, they won't be able to, because how the community works is it's basically built on the people that have been there all along, and that's the only reason why it's so toxic, because the people who've been there all along are toxic. So they're the only people who can make servers because they've been there. If you're new to making servers, you're not going to be able to make one on Bedrock Edition unless you start out as an admin on somebody else's server, And then there's other stuff to mention, supershiftery, how he's the supershiftery is done with Minecraft. He's quit, so there's no reason to say anything about him, especially since I heard that everybody's scared of him, and he's the big scary man. He's got what he's got is I don't know what he's got on his booters. I have no idea, but everybody's scared of him. I got nothing against that guy though, except for him firing me for no reason. But there's always a reason, so there's really no reason. It's not that it wasn't no reason, because there definitely was, probably because I see that you don't want me to work for him anymore, because I was working for someone else. Who knows? Not gonna get into that story. Point is, it's always been toxic, and one of the reasons is that hackers really freaking suck, dude. Hackers, they always come on and they always ruin your day. Horian, take Horian for example, which has became free to 2 million people now, so everybody's gonna be using it. So just rip realms, because what you can do with Horian is beyond any understanding. You can destroy a realm in the span of 2 seconds, but it's just horrible. I never really took time to tell you guys that, just sit down and talk about it, and then we can talk. Then there's all the history that's happened, all this stuff that's happened. I mean, at one point supershiftery told me one time that he was the winning side. At one point there was 2 sides. It was either Dacon or Shiftery. Of course, that story doesn't really matter, like I said, because Shiftery quit. So no reason to tell everybody what he's done, because it doesn't matter. Nothing really matters in the end of this. I mean, nobody will ever really remember the Bedrock history except for the OG owners who've owned their servers for so long. I mean, that's the only people that will remember. And then like, you got all, like, I started off by just making like parkour world, and that was at the time when like servers were like a lot different. And I was just making parkour worlds on Bedrock Edition, and then I decided to make an actual server, which people actually loved a lot. So I started making more servers until like eventually made Galaxy Prisons, which I'm owning right now. The link is in the description for the realm, but it's not done yet. You don't have to join. You can join the Discord if you want. But like, the history of Bedrock Edition is so long, and I mean, I'm not gonna be able to cover it in a video. But it's just, I could probably get some of the things that happened that were so big. I mean, first of all, there's two categories for realms. There was unmodded, and then there was modded. But like when BR realms and those big guys came out of nowhere, like with their automatic bots that automatically accept you into posts, there became a new genre, a new category, and I call the category overdosed. It's realms that are so modded they feel like actual MC servers. But these guys came out of nowhere. These guys don't go off of what I said. I don't know who they are, but like, I'm not sure how long they've been playing Minecraft, because I don't think I've seen them in the community, surprisingly. I mean, one of the only the really old people in the community, there's not much of them left. I'm pretty sure Dragon Network has the old people in it, like the old owners, people who've owned servers for a long time. I'm sure Dragon Network is like that. I'm not sure though, but like maybe. LS King, I know for sure that he's been making servers for a bit. He's a cool guy, by the way. Server's pretty cool. But like, yeah, this community is like something else sometimes. I mean, it makes you want to quit, really. How people act. I mean, nobody really cares how you feel in this community. Reputation doesn't really exist in this community. Like, if you were a big owner and you did something bad on another server, nobody's gonna care. Like, you know, I mean, that's just this community. And then there's all those hackers that just do whatever they want. And people are starting to think that hacking is like the normal, apparently. So like, they just go on your server without permission, just start hacking. Like, bruh. Like, basically, like what I mean is, like, if you were trying to get somebody as an admin, right, and they started hacking, they just think that you're supposed to think that's normal, like for them to fly around and then start hacking. Like, that is how bad Minecraft hacking has gotten. Like, and Minecraft doesn't really do much about it, really. That's kind of the sad part. I mean, nobody really cares about us realm makers very much. And I mean, what are you gonna do about it, really? There's nothing really to do about it. I mean, the hackers, they like destroy everything. And then you just have to put a backup on over and over and over again. I mean, evident by one of my videos. You know, it just really sucks, man. Like, how am I supposed to use my talents? How am I supposed to use what I've learned for this community? Am I supposed to quit like everyone else? And me and the other OGs, there's barely any of us left. People have been making servers for so long. Am I supposed to quit like the rest of them? Am I supposed to stop making servers like the rest of them? Is that what Minecraft wants me to do? Do they care anymore? Because if I quit like the rest, what will that make me? What will it? I wonder. Oh, well, you guys are just listening to me talk. So, I mean, it's whatever. But, yeah. Hopefully someday I'll get a better mic. I mean, I really want to pursue YouTube, really. Because, like, Minecraft server is good and all, but, like, if I'm not going to get anything out of it, that's not good. But, like... And then I got, like, personal problems with like friends sometimes, and then I got like stuff like that, you know. But maybe someday I'll make a video called the History of Bedrock Edition. I'll tell you guys all about why this game mode's popular. I mean, not why this game mode's toxic. This game. And well, I can already tell you some of the reasons. Minecraft staff, the content creators, and what else? The OG server makers. So my relationships with them are kind of here and there, because some of them are cool and some of them are the reason why this game is so toxic. But yeah. Anyways, guys, this was Foster. Thanks for listening. Trying to change my content, trying to be more entertaining or more informative. I'll do whatever I have to. Off chance that people actually watch this video, recommend me what I should record. I'll record anything. I'll do VR, I'll do whatever. Thanks for watching. Peace.